Hi everyone, it's Pastor Matt with another episode of Friendship Together. And over the course of the last few weeks, we've been taking these Friendship Together episodes and looking at passages from our 90 Days Through the Gospel reading. This week we come to a passage in Luke chapter 10, in which Jesus sends his 72 closest followers out in order to do amazing ministry all over Israel. They go to all of the different towns and villages and cities around Israel, and they are healing the sick and proclaiming the gospel, and they are casting out demons. And when they all come back and return after weeks of fruitful ministry, they say to Jesus how excited they are. They come and they say, "Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name." Jesus responds to them in Luke chapter 10, verse 18, and he said to them, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions." This is a picture of the spiritual forces that they have authority over and can have victory over, right? Over serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. This is amazing ministry that they have gone through. They have experienced the highest of highs when it comes to possible ministry. And yet Jesus says in verse 20, "Nevertheless, do not rejoice in this, that the spirits are subject to you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven." Jesus warns his disciples here about basing their rejoicing on things going well in their circumstances, because he tells them things aren't always going to go well. Sometimes you're going to proclaim the gospel and people are going to get on their knees and submit to Christ. And sometimes you're going to proclaim the gospel and these disciples are literally going to be killed for that proclamation. And he knows that their circumstances are going to go up and down and up and down. And so he tells them, don't base your rejoicing on your circumstances or on the success or failure that you see around you. Instead, make sure that your rejoicing and joy in life always comes from the fact that your names are written in the book of life in heaven. Being written in heaven, having your names written in heaven, means you belong there. When your name was written in the book of a particular city, it meant you were a resident there. And here, to have your name written in heaven is to mean you are a resident there. You are a person who belongs there. And Jesus says that's where our joy comes from. Because while circumstances go up and down and up and down, the fact that Jesus, through his work, has made us children of God, and that we have an opportunity to experience eternity in heaven forever, that never changes. That never changes. And it can be a source, no matter what our circumstances look like, of constant rejoicing and hope.